Hey folks, my name is James and welcome to my channel, Beginner Guitar Tips and Tricks. In this video, we're going to do something some of us refer to as mini chords. Um, for those of you who aren't familiar with the channel, I do videos that are individual little tips and tricks for beginner guitar players. Those who are struggling with learning the fundamentals, which you have to know. You've got to know all this stuff. Learn it all, but frustrated that they're not getting to make just some cool sounds and be able to get creative. They're kind of locked in this science side of things. You must learn this way, and you must follow this progression of study. And yes, you must. Guitar is also an art. Doesn't mean that you have to stick to set rules all the time. Get creative. There are a lot of guitar players out there who use cheat chords, mini chords, modifies versions of a chord. Angus Young of AC/DC is king of that. He does all kinds of chords. He'll play the chord, but it's not the exact way you've learned that chord in your classes. So, what I want to do is I'm going to look at 3 chords in this brief episode and show you mini versions of it and how you can make a cool sound just by playing the mini versions of these chords. And I gotta stress, keep learning the actual full chord. Don't take this as a replacement for that, and you can go off and do this and become the latest, greatest rock star. You won't. You need to know the full chord. But when you get frustrated from strumming the G chord 20 times, 30 times, you're tired of it, you just want to do something different, here's something different you can do, and it's still a G chord. So I'm going to do the 3-finger version of a G chord. That's where my first and second fingers are up here on the 5th and 6th string, 2nd and 3rd fret, and my ring fingers down on the high E string, 3rd fret. Some people will also throw in the pinky. I do this just 3-finger version. Sounds almost the same. It's a quick way to learn the chord as well. That's how I learned it over 50 years ago. Stuck with it, never really changed it. It's always worked for me. But here's your full G chord. If you remember, this finger, the ring finger, was positioned on the high E string, 3rd fret. That would happen to be a G note. We're doing a G chord. Is that a coincidence? Not at all. That's actually theory coming into play. You may not fully understand that yet, but you will. Stay with your classes and you will. You'll get it. But what we're going to do is we're going to take just that part of the G chord we did. We're going to get rid of the other fingers entirely. Just ring finger, 3rd fret, the E string, the G note. And take our pick. We're going to position it on this in between this 3rd and 4th string. Because all we're going to do is look at strings 1, 2, and 3. Strings 1, 2, 3. That's it. The other deeper strings here, 4, 5, 6, we're not touching. No, that's the D, A, E. Not touching those at all for the mini chord. Take your pick, place it down where you strum, put it between strings 3 and 4. Now strum. That's a mini G chord. It's got other names too. Some may say a G no 5 or G no 5th. But it's played as a G in songs. These are the types of little tricks that rock stars use when they're creating music. They don't always want to play a G chord, or maybe they want to do a quick version of a G, just getting the higher pitch versions of the notes, like that. So they'll do that. Now, I can't emphasize enough how much you must keep practicing your full G chord. It's critical to know that. It's fun to know that. That's what this is about. It's about creating fun while you do your almost seemingly endless, dragging on theory classes. Learn a few fun things along the way as well. So there we've got your mini G chord. We're also going to now do a C chord. Now, C and G chords are 2 of the early chords that you learn in your studies. I don't know where each of you are in your current lessons. There's a good chance, though, you probably already know these chords. If you haven't, you're about to. But here's a typical C chord. You only strum 5 strings, and it's a nice sounding chord. But especially in the beginning, it can be hard to transition from one chord to another. C is one that some have some struggle with. Rather than struggle with it, get angry, get frustrated, throw your pick, put your guitar down, walk away, how about a mini version of the C chord? Again, this does not replace the full C chord that you must learn through your lessons. This is something you can do when you say, I want to make that sound, but I want to make it a high-pitched version, a cheery, upbeat sounding version. I want to do it easy. So, there it is. What am I doing here? Well, with the C chord, you may remember the fingers that we use, primarily just these 3. We'll take our first finger, second string, on the 1st fret. What is that? That would be a C note. B string, 1st fret is C. We're playing a C chord. Coincidence? Just like the G? No. That's your bass or your root for your chord. Now with the full C, obviously we're taking these other fingers going up here. 5 strings sounds beautiful. Learn that too. Make sure you learn that more than you learn this. But this is just for some fun on the side. You're just taking your index finger, getting my other fingers all out of the way, my thumb back, my thumb here, back behind the neck, giving added support. And you're just going to again look at the highest 3 strings, string 1, 2, and 3. So first I want you to fret the note and then pluck each string. Make sure they're clear. They are. It's not very clear. So take your pick, put it in between strings 3 and 4, and strum. There's your mini C chord. Now, the C also has some other designations, and we do it in that version, like a second inversion C triad or C over G. But don't worry about that yet. You just want to make some cool sounds that relate to something you may already know or are currently learning. That's more technical, more detailed, more intermediate, advanced theory, which if you stick with it, you will learn that. But right now, I'm just going to help you make some cool sounds. So there's your mini C and your mini G. You can play them together. Go back and forth. A lot easier to transition between those than it is to say go from your full C chord to your G chord as a beginner. As you get better and more advanced and more experienced, then you can do that transition easy. But for now, fun, cool sounds that you can make. Now, we're going to do one more chord. Just have to rehydrate a bit here. The next chord we're going to do is your basic D major chord. Odds are you've probably learned this now, or if you're not, you're about to. For some lesson plans, it's the first chord you learn. And it's a very easy chord. It's 4 strings only. These ones down here, your 4 strings. You're going to go high E, middle finger, for me anyway, that's how I play it, 2nd fret. 2nd string, 3rd fret, ring finger. 3rd string, 2nd fret, index finger. 4th string open. So let's pluck each one individually, make sure they're ringing clear. Good. Strum all 4 strings. Beautiful D chord. Now what we're going to do is we're going to mini version the D chord. But this one, we're not taking much away. It's a small chord anyway. There's only 4 notes that we're playing in it, whereas the G is all 6 strings, the C is 5 strings, the D is only 4 strings. But still, we're going to stay with what we did with the C and with the G before that. Only focus on the 3 high strings here. String 1, 2, and 3. That way you've got what we've been doing. Pick between the 3rd, and the 4th string. We're going to still use our fingers in the exact same D formation on the neck, but we're going to ignore that open 4th string that we strummed before. So if I play the full chord with the open 4th string, nice, bright. Now if I just do the highest 3 strings, almost the same. Doesn't quite have the body and the depth as you would if you included that 4th, but it's a mini version. Now, that mini version, you're looking at it, there's your D chord, and we're doing the mini version, just 3 strings, will lead me into our next video, which will be based on something called shapes. But we're going to leave it here for now, and let you wait until I actually record the shapes video, and then check it out. So, as usual, if you liked what you saw here, you found some benefit, and you'd like to continue seeing more of these videos, I'd ask that you please subscribe to the channel. If the video you found enjoyable and helpful, please click the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please do so right there in the comment section, and I'll do the best I can to respond to you. So again, remember, we just have mini G, mini C, and kind of a mini D. Ooh, listen to that progression. That sounded pretty cool. Mess with that. Play with that. Try those 3. Try G, C, D, G. Mini versions. Play with those. See how it sounds. I think you'll be impressed. And again, to you intermediate, advanced, and pro players who may be watching, you know this stuff. This isn't for you. This is for the person who's just got a guitar, they've just got lessons, just started learning, and they want to learn something cool. So please, again, like and subscribe. Leave your comments if you think you know somebody who could benefit from this video and would help them along in their journey. Please feel free to share it as well. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.